better. So we have a renal pyramid here, yes?
Yes.
So this is renal medulla, this is renal cortex. I like this even better. We have interlobar arteries, arcuate arteries, and cortical radiate arteries. Good? Branching off the cortical radiate, we have afferent arterial, and then that's an efferent arterial.
The white one?
No, the red. See how it's not branching off cortical radiate? So that's efferent.
Oh, I couldn't see. It's tiny from here.
Yes, it's tiny. Afferent, efferent. Make sense?
Yep.
In the cortex, we have paratubular capillaries. In the medulla, we have vasa recta. They're both capillaries that are going to drain into the cortical radiate vein, which drains into the arcuate vein, which drains into the interlobar vein. Can you see that there's vessels on this side?
I'm just lost on the difference.
Of
Vasa recta and paratubular capillaries.
They're just two different sets of capillaries. So if you have, well, we'll get to it in a second. Let me finish out blood flow real quick. So we are coming back through cortical radiate veins, arcuate veins, interlobar veins, renal veins. Done. Okay, I want to do two types of nephrons. Notice that this one is pretty short and this one's kind of long. The short one, which is mainly located in the cortex, is a cortical nephron. So if you're asked what type of nephron, cortical. This one goes way into the medulla, so that's a juxtamedullary nephron. So if you have a cortical nephron, most of it's in the cortex, so secretion and absorption occurs with the paratubular capillaries. If you have a juxtamedullary nephron, you need the vasa recta to secrete and absorb. So you need these two sets of capillaries for the juxtamedullary nephron.
So vasa recta goes with the juxtamedullary?
Because it's in the medulla.
Okay, and then
Paratubular,
paratubular's are for the...
well, for both, because you still have your tubules in the cortex. Peri means around, and they're around the tubules.
So it's both? You have paratubular and vasa recta?
Exactly.
For all of them then?
Yes. But mostly
just you have
both for the
mostly-
juxtamedullary.
But you have mostly the what do you call it, vasa recta for the other one there?
Yes, for the juxtamedullary.
Yeah.
Cool? Yep. All right. Next thing on our list, I'm skipping and going down to juxtaglomerular apparatus because I want to. You have no choice. This is the distal convoluted tubule. This is the afferent arterial. Where they come into contact with each other, that's where we have the juxtaglomerular apparatus. This type of nephron is juxtamedullary. This structure is juxtaglomerular. Juxta means next to, so it's next to the glomerulus.
Do that again.
Type of nephron, juxtamedullary.
Right.
Structure, juxtaglomerular apparatus.
Jesus.
No, juxta.
Jesus.
Juxta. Don't put the Jesus glomerular apparatus, it's wrong. Now,
Juxtamedullary?
since we're loving the physiology of this, the juxtaglomerular apparatus has two types of cells, the macula densa. You haven't gotten this far, I'm sure, maybe in lecture.
No.
And the JG cells, juxtaglomerular cells, they're going to monitor flow rate, like blood pressure, and osmolarity, and this is what secretes renin for that fantastic renin-angiotensin system that's going to haunt you once again.
Oh, I hate that.
You love it. Don't say that on tape. Okay. And then on this model, juxtaglomerular apparatus right there next to the afferent arterial.
Juxtaglomerular apparatus.
Correct. Cool? That's the kidney. That's all she wrote on the kidney.